Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are reacting to the Jalen Hurts contract extension. That is right, guys. Jalen Hurts has signed an extension with the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank God they got him locked up. We're ready to roll. We've saved all the money that we needed to save. We lost players for it, but now we have our franchise quarterback. Well, hopefully, to still be the franchise quarterback locked up, because the last time we thought we had our franchise quarterback, we all know how that turned out. But I'm optimistic this will not be the case, so we're going to get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Liam the Great Vlogs. Make sure you go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great, and make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. So starting off, as we know, the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts reached a 5-year, $255 million extension, and $179.304 million of that is guaranteed. Hurts' deal is the biggest contract in terms of annual value in NFL history. He is earning the most money per year, average money per year, and he is third on the highest guaranteed money list in the NFL. So first thing, do I think this was an overpay? If he turns out to lead the Eagles to a Super Bowl and, be an MVP candidate every year and potentially win a few MVPs here and there, this most certainly is not an overpay. Do I think that'll happen? Sure. I think as of now, I have the Eagles winning the NFC again this year. Even with all the loss of players, all the better quarterbacks are moving out of the NFC. The only teams I feel we really do have to worry about are maybe the Giants, who are on the rise, the Dallas Cowboys, depending on what they do in the draft and how Prescott looks at the year, we will see. And then also how San Francisco is going to look, with some of their new additions and whoever they are going to put at quarterback this season. But this also includes a trade clause, which I'm very happy about. Now, I think people, might be saying, well, why can't he just get a contract next year because of, he has to do it again. I don't really see it that way. I think he definitely does deserve it. Led the Eagles to a Super Bowl. I 100% do not think it was his fault for the Super Bowl. He put up, I think it was a total of 370-something yards total in the Super Bowl. Did have a costly turnover that, ultimately might have costed the Eagles the game, but I don't believe that was the case. I think he should have won the MVP. I provided my argument for MVP. In his case, I'm not gonna say it again, but I do believe he was the MVP of the NFL. And in terms of the money, I think he was, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, if not the best. I thought he should have won MVP. I feel like there's a difference between the best pure quarterback and then the MVP of the NFL. You know what I mean? But the highest average, the top three, I certainly believe he was better than Aaron Rodgers this year, and he was most certainly better than Russell Wilson this year. Let's make no mistake about it. And then the two above him for most guaranteed, Deshaun Watson, you can't really judge. He only played, 6 games, somewhere around there. And then Kyler Murray, he didn't have he had an all right year. But I'm not saying we should have given Jalen Hurts more than $230 million guaranteed. I'm definitely not saying that. We're not that desperate, but, I'm glad to what he have. And I'm also glad that he got paid before Burrow and Herbert, because God knows what their deals might have been, and we might have had to give him more than what we already gave him. So I'm not saying that they should have given, I'm not saying that they should have waited until after. Also, Lamar Jackson, this is a big problem for Lamar Jackson. Let's make no mistake about it, because he is going to be, he's fuming right now. There's probably smoke coming out of his ears that Jalen Hurts has gotten paid before him. But now, honestly, with Jalen Hurts' guaranteed money, I don't think Lamar Jackson is going to get more than, $200 million guaranteed, to be honest, because, Jalen Hurts got paid $179.3, and Jalen Hurts has, only missed 3 NFL games in his young career. Lamar Jackson has missed a few over the last few seasons, but this is not about Lamar Jackson right now. It's about Jalen Hurts. Just a little insight there. Yeah, not really much more to say. once again, I'm glad that he's got paid. He definitely deserves his money. But now he's got to go win a Super Bowl. I do believe the Eagles are coming out of the NFC. He's got all the tools on offense to do it. We will see if they do draft Bijan Robinson or an offensive lineman or potentially Jahmyr Gibbs in the draft. They are able to get another receiver like Zay Flowers or Downs or some guy around that level. So we will have to see if he can get another offensive weapon, if he can get Bijan Robinson. I want this man so bad. I know he's gonna go eventually. I don't think they should take him with the number 10 pick. I'll talk about that in a future video, but we'll have to see who they take in the draft. I love Bijan, man. I really do. I don't know. I don't think the Eagles are gonna get him though. But yeah, gotta go win a Super. I think this is now the time to go win a Super Bowl. You got your money, you got paid. That's great. Now go win for us. All right, get us to a Super Bowl and let's get another parade on Broad Street, okay? But that'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Liam the Great Vlogs. Make sure you go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. And make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.